I'm gonna make it through this video. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Demoye. I apologize for my tone today. I'm a little under the weather. My assumption is the changing of different types of cold weather. For those who don't know, I'm based in Dallas, Texas. So if you're from Texas, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I swear, literally a few days ago, it was gray and cloudy and it was snowing. And the next thing you know, 31 degrees and breezy. It's just way too cold to walk out. Now it's a beautiful day. High's supposed to be like 60 something. My allergies cannot process this. But again, I do apologize. I'm just allergies. But enough about me for now. I hope everybody's well, everybody's staying hydrated, feeling good, great, amazing. For today's video, I feel like it's more of a journaling day, if that makes sense. I mean, I've got a lot on my mind that's been circling for the past few days, past few weeks, and I feel like this is a good moment to kind of just talk about it all, you know? I think I'm gonna try and make videos like this often. I'm new to the tube of you, so we just try new things. And if you want to stay updated, hit that like button, leave a comment, click subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss a thing. So the first thing I want to talk about is my new album, to just give an update. Right now, I believe I'm making good progress on 2 or 3 songs. A couple of them I've been getting done in collaboration with 2 good friends of mine by the name of Luca and Julian. And a while back, towards the beginning of the month, I met up with the both of them to hold a studio session to work on a couple of songs. I don't want to say any names of it yet because right now I'm using kind of quick conceptual titles. You know how an artist will write a song and we'll just call it like a random name? Speaking of which, I did that recently on a first couple of live streams that I did with this idea that I was going to live stream my entire process making this new album. That actually happened recently on a first couple of live streams where I was excited to show my album making process. That concept, I ended up calling That Heat 1. I don't know, I just needed a title. But as far as working with Luca and Julian, I'll be flying out monthly, or as much as I can, out to LA to work with the both of them, and I'm so excited for y'all to hear it, seriously. Now, as far as live streaming goes, I may have jumped the gun. As much as I was excited to stream the entire process because I felt this need to add some sort of enhanced connection between me and y'all. And not only that, I honestly felt like involving my growing community into such an intimate process of mine would be a cool thing. After the second stream, I had some thoughts as far as being really nervous. I was excited as much as I was nervous about sharing the entire process because in this industry, people are thieves.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
It takes one little file, a screen recording, something small that someone could take from you when you haven't even finished the song yet. Now I know intellectual property is a thing, but as a whole, it was a huge risk that I was willing to take. But now because I'm working on something completely new, completely different from Perplexed and Loopcore and everything else that I have wherever you listen to music. By the way, you should go check out my music. Now I'm gonna play it safe a little bit, but I still want you to be involved. A little bit of a shameless plug, but if you check the description box below, you'll find my Patreon link. Now on Patreon, not only will I be showing my album making process, but there are so many other exclusives that you don't want to miss out on. Check the link below, do consider subscribing to my Patreon, and do know that it does support me as an independent artist. I think right now, musically, everything is sitting very well, but lyrically, I have a lot to think about. You know, with Perplexed, I was telling a bit of a chronological story about meeting somebody, and within the first period of meeting someone, kind of going through that, what do they call it? Honeymoon phase? And then next thing you know, all these songs about betrayal, deception, sadness, broken heart, patterns, and anything and everything in between. With Loopcore, most of the lyrics were reflecting off of the vibes of the music. So with this project, I have a lot to think about. What kind of story do I want to illustrate within the songs that I'm writing? Do I want to take another diary approach? Do I start getting deep and intellectual? It's a lot to think about, but right now, I'm trying my best to kind of stay away lyrically as far as jumping into what I want to write about so fast and just solely work on the music and how all of that can blend together first. I mean, I'm always gonna come up with some top-lining ideas if the music moves me to do so, but lyrically, there is a lot to consider as far as the approach. And then to add on to that, I've been listening to a lot of music that falls under the same category as what I'm trying to write. A lot of jazz, a lot of R&B, very limited pop. And then with listening to other music, I'm trying to be really careful too, because listening to other music consecutively can really bleed into your creative process. Subconsciously, you could end up writing something that sounds exactly like what you listened to a week ago.
I make music, so I don't watch it too much.
I see.
And that is not something I'm trying to do. It's great to get inspiration, but listening to other music every day, I don't want to be too absorbing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think those 2 to 3 songs right now are feeling really good, and I'm excited to continue making the music, being patient with the lyrics. They'll come soon. Oh, and in lieu of live streaming the process, I will be recording myself right here in my studio and documenting some out-of-town studio sessions that I'll be doing with Luca and Julian and other collaborators to come. Now, if you want to be able to see those recordings and hear the new music that I'm working on, again, check the description box below and consider subscribing to my Patreon page. And there you'll find many more exclusives, perks, and so much more. The second thing I want to talk about is signing to a record label. Now, I say this as humble as possible, but I get quite a few comments and even in-person interactions asking me, why aren't you signed yet? You need to be signed to a record label. Girl, can someone sign you? Can someone sign this artist?
Come on, man.
Now, sometimes I be answering with, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Now, I would not be opposed to find the right fit for an artist like me, and signing to a record label, it's an exciting thought to be able to have another piece of community that would support you, champion you, further share your music out into the world, provide services for recording and collaboration. I mean, all those pros any artist would really be looking forward to. There's also a sense of fear because with record label deals, you just never know who would support you and who wouldn't support you. And it does have me question myself, who exactly would support an artist like me? I would like to be the kind of artist that gets to go in different rooms and work with other different artists, producers, composers, to be the artist that's performing, going on tour. I'm gonna talk a little more about performing later. And then seeing firsthand some mutuals of mine from social media, their experiences signing to a record label, talking about not being the right fit, not being fully supported, feeling a little left out, and etc. Always staying on top of their releases as far as being like, I want to release something, and then being told now is not the time. And I'm trying to release music when I want to release music, when I feel that it's the right time, not when I'm told. I don't like being told what to do sometimes.
What do you mean by that?
But yeah, if there's a good deal out there, I take it. But I hold on to this bit of advice. Never take the first deal. The third thing I want to talk about, also, y'all, I've been so obsessed with clear coat lately. Look how shiny my nails are. I don't think you can tell, but they look so hydrated and I'm loving the look of this. I know it's so off topic, but I just did that and I was like, wait, let me talk about my nails. But I digress. Okay, so the third thing I want to talk about is going on tour. Y'all don't understand how much I want to go on tour so bad. If there's anything I love more in this world than making music, it's performing that music on stage. And then seeing comments like, when are you coming to this city? When are you coming to this state? When are you coming to this country? I would love to go on tour to see some of y'all. Another thing I would love is to have a manager or an agent to help me with that. But unfortunately, I don't have that right now. I'm an independent artist. I'm not signed. I have no manager. I have no agent. It's all me right now. The most I can do is live stream my Loopcore Live series, and of course, manifesting for opportunities. I'm also adding manager and agent to that manifestation list, so that way I can go on tour to see y'all. Now, while we're talking about tour, let me talk about the vision. Let me talk about my stage plot, okay? Now, obviously, I'm using the color purple in the stage lights. Spotlight on me. Living the dream. In all seriousness, I would have my band, and I love my band so much. Love each and every one of them. Now, if this tour were more perplexed leaning, I would definitely interpret some sort of purple galaxy, taking exact inspiration from all of the album covers. I would be wearing hella bodysuits. And y'all know me, I love any type of bodysuit, dress, jumpsuit, anything I don't have to worry too much about a wardrobe malfunction. And I think I would also set up the stage similar to bedroom style. Because with Perplexed, I made all of those songs in my bedroom. And then I'd give my band a break or two. Also include some Loopcore songs, because I've been dying to do those songs on tour too. Oh, and instead of smoke machines, because I don't know if it's just me, but when I go to concerts, the smoke makes me really lightheaded. I would use bubbles, because they glisten a little bit. And plus, smoke is not supposed to be good for your voice. And then I would have a meet and greet before every show. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, I don't know how exactly I would do it, but you would automatically get a discount for the meet and greet. I'm thinking something like 44% off, because my favorite number is 4. Or you know what, just make it 50% off, because I like sales. Who doesn't like sales?
Slay! Slay!
And our meet and greets would be so lit, I would allow y'all to ask me any question you want. I would do a little mini performance, and then we would all take a picture. Y'all would get a little piece of merch. Free autograph. I don't charge for autographs. But yeah, my tour would be purple, perplexing, and passionate. I am passionate about this vision, and I know that it's gonna come to life one day. So let us manifest together. Demoye will be on tour. I will be on tour. And I will come see y'all. Just gonna continue to work hard and manifest. Now, the fourth and last point I want to talk about in this video are the woes of being an independent artist. In today's age and society, if you are an independent artist, you are a self-everything.
Why didn't nobody tell me that being an upcoming artist would be this hard, bro? I hate this shit, but I love music so much.
From my perspective, although I have some years on my belt, I've been an artist for a really long time, since I was 12. But specifically in this age and society, I've had to learn how to mix, master, put together different processing chains for specific instruments, live stream, edit content with editing software, learn how to use editing plugins, and then learning new approaches for my next music project. But needless to say, although it does take a lot of time, but to save time and to be transparent, money, right now I'm in the position where I have to be my own everything. Now, collabs have been pretty solid, but I know that over time, with ease and patience within right now being my own everything, I'm hoping to grow those more eventually. And going back to doing everything, it can be stressful. But for me, the upside is I've always loved to learn, whether it be things for music, things outside of music and whatnot. But most importantly, I am so thankful for my parents, my family, my friends, and all of you for supporting me throughout the journey that I am going through, especially right now in my artistry. But yeah, those are kind of the main thoughts that have just been on my mind. And I've never really journaled like this before. The most vulnerable I've ever been has been through the stories I put in my music, any chance I get to interact with y'all on my live streams. But I'm actually kind of really nervous about this video. But you know what? This is all part of the documentation of this new path. And I'm truly excited for what's to come. Now, if y'all want to stay updated on my channel for more videos that I'll be posting, hit that like button, leave a comment, click subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that way you don't miss a thing. And then check the description box below to look for my Patreon page. And consider subscribing so that way you can unlock access to my entire album making process for my next big music project, plus other exclusives and perks that are listed. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Peace and love. Bye, guys.